is 1991. Birds and people are living together in seemingly perfect harmony, until one day a young man catches fire. This is Phoenix. The year is 1991. Birds and people are living together in...
Keeps going on, and the melody on my escape, vibration on my soul, it sends me to the peak, without no regret. You got no love, without no love. You got no regret, without no regret. You got no love. A melody where I belong in this life. feel the melody of my escape, vibration on my soul, it sends me to the peak. Can we find any light without the music around? There will always be one love online.
Apologies for the delay there, everyone. Just setting up the rest of this stream for this video. But anyway, hello, everybody. How's it going? And welcome to what is yet another video. We're back with round 17 for the EFL Championship predictions. Rosevear couldn't make it. Daryl couldn't make it. England couldn't make it. So it's just Liam and I. But I have got Daryl, Rosevear's and England's predictions on my notes regardless. So what we're going to do is, well, when we go through each game, I'm going to read all theirs out before basically Liam and I go through ours of that fixture, basically, and all that. But excited, Liam?
Yeah, very. Looking forward to tomorrow, obviously.
Oh, yeah.
Tomorrow. Saturday, sorry. It's Friday tomorrow.
Oh, yeah. No, of course. I mean, it all starts tomorrow night anyway, this weekend with, of course, the match between Rotherham and Leeds, which, well, someone might have a bet on for it.
Yeah.
So, yeah, there we go. I wonder, guys, who you can guess has got a bet on Rotherham Leeds tomorrow night. So we'll go on to that in a second. But either way, it's Matchweek 17 predictions. And, of course, I am bringing back, of course, the wheel, where we're going to be doing it in random order as well. So I'm going to get that up for you all, of course. But I'm excited for this one regardless. So it'll be really interesting to see how it goes. YTPAFC Vlogs. All right, lads. Hello, mate. Hope you are well.
Yeah.
Right, well, let's get started then. Let's get straight into it. So we are going to start with, as the wheel goes through them all. Oh, and we start with it. We start with it already. Tomorrow night's game, Rotherham versus Leeds, a Yorkshire clash at the New York Stadium.
Nah, that was vague. No, I'm joking.
So let's just let me just remove that and then just get the other screen up. Bear with me a second, guys.
There we are.
There we are, yeah. The first game of this weekend and the first game we've already gone through for the stream, of course. Rotherham hosting Leeds, South Yorkshire hosting West Yorkshire. Of course, Leeds are coming off with that brilliant win they had over Uslot, and Rotherham are coming off with they've just been battered away by Watford. So not looking good for them. But as you can see here, of course, Rotherham are without Tyler Blackett, Shane Ferguson, Sam Clucas, Grant Hall, Cameron Humphreys and Andre Green. Leeds are without Stuart Dallas, Sam Byram and Dijed Spence. But it'll be interesting to see how this game goes. Of course, that is the record against these two recently. Of course, the last time they faced each other at this ground, Leeds won 2-1 back in 2019. The last time they faced each other, and that was in the Championship that season, of course. And that's their form at the moment, of course, as well. But we'll see what we went through with for all this. So Daryl has gone with 3-1 to Leeds and Daniel James to score. Rosevear has gone with 3-0 to Leeds and Somerville to score. England has also gone 3-0 Leeds and Daniel James to score. What about you, Liam? What do you reckon?
I've gone 3-0 Leeds. I just think Rotherham are poor and Leeds are looking pretty solid now. So I've gone with Pirro to score on 3-0.
Yeah, why have you gone with Pirro, just out of interest?
I mean, I think he's done pretty well this season, and obviously he scored against us as well, so I don't see why he can't score against Rotherham. So
yeah,
and Rotherham's defence is poor anyway, so yeah.
Yeah, no, fair enough. And, well, I've gone a goal up. I've gone 4-0 to Leeds. I just genuinely think they're going to batter them, to be honest. And that's no disrespect to Rotherham one bit, but Leeds are just on form at the moment. People will look into our predictions going, oh, but be careful because it's a Yorkshire match. I get that, but I just genuinely think Leeds are going to destroy them, honestly. They're on top form at the moment, and Rotherham's got a lot of work to do if they want to stay up, of course. I've predicted Daniel James to score, reason being he was my man of the match against us lots. So I think he'll continue that into tomorrow night's game. But I guess time will tell. But yeah, no, all of us have gone with Rotherham wins here. So, no, Rotherham wins. Leeds wins here. Be written in the stars if bloody Rotherham won tomorrow night, just to screw all of our predictions over.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
No, that's where we get a slap in the face for that. But there we are. That's the first one out and done with already there, guys. So we'll move on to the second fixture. I wonder what it's going to be. We have got Stoke versus Blackburn at the Bet365. So I will get that up now for you all. Two sides that are currently mid-table at the moment. They're not far off from where we are in the table at the moment. Probably two sides that are probably around the similar level to us at the moment. So there we are, Stoke Blackburn at the Bet365 in the West Midlands on Saturday. Of course, Stoke has got Therese Campbell injured, Lewis Baker, Emre Tegzel and Ben Wilmot. And then Blackburn's got the likes of Hayden Carter out, Harry Pickering out. That's a big blow for them. He's a good player. Sam Gallagher's out, etc. and etc. Last season, of course, Stoke won this game 3-2. And, of course, in the reverse fixture at Ewood Park, Stoke did a double over Blackburn, to be fair. So that sort of looks good on them. And then, of course, team form. Stoke's drawn their last two games. Blackburn lost their Lancashire derby to Preston, of course, last time out. But it's very inconsistent for Blackburn at the moment. They've been picking up the wins, but also picking up defeats at the same time as well. And then before that Cardiff game, Stoke were on form. So it'll be interesting to see how they do. But speaking of 3-2, we'll go on to that straight away because that is exactly what Harvey England has got. Harvey England has predicted 3-2 to Stoke and Vidigal to score. Rosevear has gone with 2-2 and Schmodix. Daryl has gone with 0-0 and, if having to choose, Schmodix. So what are you going with then for this one, Liam?
I think, what did I put for this one? I've got
the notes up here. You've gone with 1-1 and... Why have you
that's the one, yeah.
And Schmodix to score?
I mean, Stoke are doing all right. I just think both teams are hit and miss, really. And I just think it'd be a draw. I think either one of them can win it, but I just see it as a draw So that's what I went with, really.
Yeah, that's fair enough. And fun enough,
And obviously, Smodic is I think the top goal scorer, isn't he? From what I've seen.
oh, for Blackburn, absolutely. But
Yeah.
he's one of the top goal scorers in the league. For me, he's been one of the midfielders of the season. He's scored that much from midfield.
Yeah, it's really good.
It's unbelievable. It just reminds me of the Lampard days in the Premier League, obviously. So yeah. But of course, I've gone with the same. Fun enough, I've also gone 1-1 and Smodics to score. Can't lie, the same reasons as you, Liam. I nearly predicted a 1-0 Stoke, but with the form they have been on lately at home, including that home win they had over Leeds lately and Sunderland, but Blackburn's very hit and miss. And it'd be very typical Stoke to win those two big games to then not win this game.
Yeah.
So that's also why I've gone with a draw. And I'm not going to underestimate Blackburn for this game either. And yeah, same as you, mate. Schmodics, I just think has been unbelievable. I mean, look, they're right next to each other in the table as well. Look at that, 12th and 14th. So there we go. 1 point separated. And the same goal difference as well of -2.
Yeah.
So yeah, I also think it'll be 1-1. So yeah, my reasons being, the exact same as yours.
Yeah.
So that's 2 games down already. 10 to go. So we will now go back to the wheel.
I'm going to take a guess and say Birmingham against Wednesday.
Oh, is that your guess already?
Yep.
All right. Well, anyone, feel free to write in the comment section what you think all these predictions are going to be.
Oh, it's
not Birmingham versus Wednesday. It is Norwich versus QPR.
Let's be having you!
I was about to say, play the meme if you want, Liam. It makes sense. Norwich versus QPR at Carrow Road.
Harvey England's gone for a QPR win.
He has, and fair play to him. That's So we'll go on to that in a second, of course. But no, of course, it's Norwich versus QPR in East Anglia, in Carrow Road, in Norfolk. Be very interesting to see how these two get on, of course. Norwich, not surprisingly, the huge favourites coming into this game. Josh Sargent's out, still injured, as is Sorensen, Grant Hanley, Ben Gibson, Ashley Barnes, Angus Gunn, and then QPR's got Clark Salter and Fox out. The last time these two faced each other, actually, to be fair, Norwich, they did goalless 0-0. So QPR did get a point there last time, but and before that, 1-1. Before that, 4-0 Norwich. So, and coincidentally, that was the year Norwich went up to the Premier League, so that's not really a surprise at all there. But yeah, be interesting to see how these two do. And in form, obviously, QPR are coming off with that goalless draw against Bristol City at home. Norwich coming off with a brilliant away win at Cardiff, ruining Liam's bet in the process. So obviously he's not happy with that. And
no, I'm not.
Yeah, to put it bluntly, yeah. And there we go. 16th in the table, hosts second bottom, as they are in the bottom 3.
Yeah,
They are a point behind Rotherham.
I don't see why we can't beat QPR.
I agree, and that's in December, of course, when we go to Loftus Road. But yeah, we will start with England again. Actually, yeah, sorry, go ahead.
It's not even that far away, really. QPR.
Yeah, it's not far at all now. It's after this weekend, it's so Coventry, Stoke, Leicester, and then we've got the crucial QPR and Rotherham games.
Yeah.
So it's not far at all.
I just can't believe it's almost Christmas already. It's mental.
Exactly. No, yeah, the Birmingham game at home is now exactly a month away.
It's 2 days away once we play Birmingham.
Yeah.
Because Christmas
today's the 23rd of November. We play Birmingham on the 23rd of December. It's a month away now.
Yeah, it sure is, yeah.
It's mental, isn't it? But yeah, we'll start with England for this one because he has backed QPR to win, and Armstrong to score. So, I mean, I disagree, but we'll go on to mine and Liam's at the end, of course. But it would be a typical QPR result to do that as well. I mean, of course, I remember when they played Middlesbrough away back in September, and I thought Borough were going to win. Borough were at home. I thought they were going to win it no matter what, and no
They
problem.
slipped up.
But QPR won the game, and that also hence why Borough's start of the season was so poor. But yeah, that's an example I can think of course. But yeah, England's gone with a QPR away win. Armstrong to score. Rosevear has got 2-1 Norwich. Sarah to score. Darrell has got 2-0 Norwich and Rowe to score.
Oh, it's gone the same as me.
And that's what Liam's gone with. And why have you gone with 2-0 Norwich and Jonathan Rowe to score?
I mean, QPR are just poor, and I was going to go 3-0 Norwich, but I just don't think Norwich are capable of scoring 3 goals. I mean, obviously, they scored 3 goals against Cardiff, but that was to come back and win the game.
Yeah, that's true.
Which peed me off, really. So, Jonathan Rowe, I mean, I don't think he's scored in a while, so, and against a very poor QPR defence, I just think he has the capability of scoring, so that's what I've gone with, really, and obviously Norwich to win 2-0. I mean,
fair enough.
QPR had the capabilities of scoring, but they didn't score many goals away from home, so...
That's very true. Although it's interesting because, to be fair, QPR's form is better away than it is at home. But overall, they've had a poor season so far.
Yeah, we played QPR.
Their 2 wins of this season so far have both been away from home. They haven't had a home win. Meanwhile,
we've got QPR home soon. I don't know what month it is. Probably near the end of the season, isn't it?
It's around the end of the season. It's April some point, I think.
Oh yeah, it is near the end before we play Stoke away, isn't it? I think.
Yeah.
Top of my head. Yeah.
Well, it's the game I've predicted us to get our final win of the season, but obviously I hope
it sure is.
I hope because I hope we get more than that, of course.
Yeah, get 4 points off Hull. That'd be great.
Exactly. That'll be brilliant end of the season. I've also gone with a Norwich win, except I have gone 3-1. So I can
3-1, fair enough. Yeah.
I can see them scoring 3, but I can also see them conceding 1, knowing Norwich as well. So 3-1's basically a 2-0 anyway. And the goal scorer I've gone with their Irishman, Adam Eder.
Fair enough.
He scored against us at Home Park in the 6-2. And he also scored in their previous match for Norwich, I believe, as well, against Cardiff in the comeback. Yeah, in the 84th minute. There we go.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Scored.
I was considering going with Rowe or Sarah, the usual suspects that I usually go with, but no, I just wanted to go with someone different, really, and I just think he's on scoring form at the moment, so that's why I went with Eder. But I guess we'll see. But yeah, I am gonna back Norwich to win no matter what. But I think there will be a time soon where QPR has got a crucial game coming up, and I have a feeling they will win it. But we'll see. Just hoping it's not against us, of course, for crying out loud. Or I will be fuming.
Yeah.
So there we go. That's our predictions for Norwich QPR. So we'll now move on to the next game. Of course, guys, feel free in the comments section to put what you want to put in, predictions-wise. We have got West Brom versus Ipswich at the Hawthorns. So there we go.
Hello.
That man summed up. We'll be travelling to the Hawthorns this weekend.
Where we got a draw.
Where we went back in October. We got a brilliant draw out of it. We should have won it. It was one of our best away performances. For me, our second best away performance of the season so far, only behind the Ipswich game.
If Ipswich lose, all we can say is, well, West Brom for everyone.
True. I mean, yeah, like Ipswich for me is still our best away performance of the season so far. Meanwhile, and you all know mine and Liam's abundantly clear feelings about that game. So yeah. But yeah, West Brom Ipswich at the Hawthorns. Of course, it is 7th place hosting 2nd place, the team that is level on points with league leaders Leicester. Lee Evans is out injured for Ipswich. And then, of course, Josh Madger, John Swift, Daryl Dyke and Adam Reach are out for West Brom. The last time these two faced each other was in the Championship in 2019, March 2019, the year Ipswich went down to League One and had that horrible season, finishing in 24th. They drew 1-1 at the Hawthorns, to be fair, so not a bad point for them, considering things for the Tractor Boys that season. And in general, Ipswich's last game, they came back to... They did beat Swansea 3-2. West Brom losing 2-1 at St Mary's at Southampton. So, let's see what everyone's gone through. So, Daryl has gone with West Brom 2, Ipswich 3, Broadhead to score. Sounds like a Sky Sports announcer at this point. Yeah, the week. Rosevear has gone with West Brom 1, Ipswich 1, George Hurst to score. And England has gone with West Brom 1, Ipswich 2, Sam Morsey to score. So what have you gone with then, Liam, for this one?
I've gone 3-1 Ipswich. I mean, they're on pretty good form, apart from, obviously, the Wolverhampton blip, which they had, which I was quite shocked about. But
yeah, and the Birmingham blip as well.
And the Birmingham blip, yeah. So 2 poor blips, really. 2 teams I thought they would beat, but there we go. I've gone 3-1. I mean, West Brom can make it tough for them, but I see Ipswich finding a way, which they have done most of the time this season.
They have. That's very true.
And George Hurst to score, same as Darryl, really. So, yeah.
Yeah. This genuinely makes my prediction for this game look absolutely bizarre, but I'll take it. Well, I've gone with West Brom 2, Ipswich 5, with Dean Garner to score. So I have gone with a very, very bold prediction.
What?
Yeah, exactly that. So, meaning I think Ipswich are going to thrash them, and then at the same time, I've gone with Dean Garner to score. Imagine I put that on a bet this weekend and I got it right. I would be getting money, but I don't bet because I use my money on other stuff. So there we go.
Sensible stuff.
Well, yeah, sensible stuff.
Well, yeah.
That is sensible stuff.
Well, it depends what food, but anyway.
Next game. Right, you've got a point there.
Next game.
But yeah, no, the reason why I've gone with this is because, well, I'll probably put this up in one of my YouTube shorts soon, but I did my calculations on fixture list of a table called what if all my predictions were spot on, the table would look like this. And it turned out so far this season, I have not predicted West Brom to lose a single game so far because of the amount of draws I have predicted for the Baggies so far this season. I think I had like 6 wins and 10 draws for West Brom so far. So there we are, guys. The final unbeaten record that I had.
Talking about the Ipswich game, Harvey had a draw, didn't he? And obviously it's a draw on the thumbnail, 0-0.
Yeah, but yeah, no, I haven't predicted West Brom to lose a single game so far this season, which is mental, it turns out. So that final unbeaten record is now gone after that. But also, I was close to predicting the draw and even a West Brom win, to be fair. And they could so easily, to be fair, still. But given Ipswich's game against...
Very close, mate. You put a 5-2.
Oh, yeah, that's what I mean. Like, I originally was thinking about it, but then I changed my mind and go, I think Ipswich will win this at the end. I can see West Brom being 2-0 up and then bottling a 2-0 lead.
Fairs, mate.
That's the way I see it. But no, I think after that Swansea game, I just think Ipswich are on top form again. And I just feel like they'll find a way. And I still think I know I've gone 5-2, but I still think there will be times where West Brom will give Ipswich a game, and then just some point in the game, Ipswich will break clear. But I could be wrong. I mean, all of us, to be fair, have gone apart from Rosevere. Rosevere is the only one that's gone with a draw for this one. And you know what? He could be right still. I was nearly the same as Daryl. I was nearly predicting 3-2. And then I was like, oh, no, fuck it. I'll go 5-2. Why not?
Yeah.
John Merrill's joined the chat. Hello, mate. Early afternoon stream. How are we all doing? I'll be better at 5 p.m, mate. Baggy's decent at home. Score, draw for me. Yeah, fair enough.
Fair enough. Yeah.
That's a good point. That's a good point. All right, then. Well, we'll move on from this fixture now. So we're going to be on to the next game. What do you reckon it's going to be? Actually, that's a stupid question because it's about to land anyway.
But
Well, it's going to be it's Preston Cardiff. Now, before I go into this, I am going to put this out there now. When predicting this, I genuinely reckon this will be the hardest game of the weekend, and that's just my honest opinion.
yeah,
I think this will be a very tough game at Deepdale. It'll be interesting to see how these two do. Preston's home form is very good, but then again, if this was at Ninian Park, Cardiff's ground, Cardiff's home form is very good, of course, as well. But of course, this will be different, by the way, because Perry NG is injured. Oh dear, a knock a few days ago. I swear, actually, before I go into our predictions, I swear one of us have predicted NG anyway. I'm going to have a look.
no.
No, they haven't. Okay, well, I wanted to double check. In my opinion, one of the star players of this season has just had a knock a few days ago. And then there's Preston's list, of course. Liam Miller, he's out, of course, at the moment. Gregory Cunningham, Calvin Ramsey, Alistair McCann. And the last time these two faced each other, Preston won 2-0 at Deepdale back in March. And it was 0-0 at Cardiff's ground back in August. It's 5th place hosting 9th. Cardiff trying to push for those playoff positions. And that's their head-to-head record recently as well. So Daryl has gone with a 2-2 draw with Dwayne Holmes to score. Or as the announcer would like to say, Dwayne Holmes! Rosevere has gone with 1-1 between these two with Miete to score. And England has also gone with 2-2 with Bowler to score. So what do you reckon, Liam?
I've gone 2-1 FC. I think I'd be putting 2-1 Preston.
You went 2-1 Preston, yeah, with Will Keane to score. And why do you think that?
I just think Preston. Obviously, they beat. Was it Blackburn? I think it was, wasn't it? On the Friday night game.
Yeah, their Lancashire game away at Blackburn.
Yeah, so
as well, that
was a pretty good win. So I mean, Cardiff are doing pretty well. Just think, I don't know what's their away form like, Cardiff.
We'll get it up if I can. Come on, there we go. Right, so let's get the away form up. Cardiff are currently 14th in away form.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I mean. And what's Preston?
We don't need to look at where we are for away form.
What's Preston for home?
And Preston for home form are 5th.
Well, there we go then.
Each other for home form, to be fair.
Yeah, and we're not doing too bad. We're 11th.
Oh yeah, 11th, not bad at all.
But yeah, I mean, I think Preston will get the win in this one, just about though. I've gone Will Keane. I just think he can get the goals for them, really, because obviously, when you look at the score for Preston, you just automatically assume it'd be Will Keane, and most of the time it is, but sometimes it's not. So
yeah,
I just backed him for this week. See what happens, really.
No, 100%. Well, I found this game really difficult to predict, to be honest.
Fair enough, John.
John's gone with a draw. Fair play.
Yeah.
I found this really tough to predict when Liam and I were predicting this on Monday, to be fair. And I was so close to predicting a draw for this as well. But I have backed 3-2 to Preston. I think Preston's going to nick it right at the end. But I do think Cardiff will give them a game. I have backed Dwayne Holmes to score as well. but I think Preston's going to nick it just. And I think had this been at Cardiff, I probably would have backed a 3 or 4-2 to Cardiff.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I think it's going to be a very tough game. It wouldn't shock me, though, if it's a draw at all. Like John's predicted, of course, there as well. It's interesting, actually, Liam, because the other 3 have all predicted draws, and then there's us 2 with the home wins for this one.
Oh, fair enough. Yeah. Good.
So it's one of those, really. So
hopefully we gain the points.
Exactly.
Next game.
Yeah, we'll now move on to the next game, of course. What do you reckon it's going to be for the time being?
What's left?
Yeah, what do you think it'll be?
No, I said what games are left? I'm going to say
this next one's the halfway point.
I'm saying Leicester, Watford.
Well, we will find out. No, it's us. It's us versus Sunderland at home park. We're back home. Weekend, obviously. More about this game, guys, will be later on at 6 p.m. for the preview with Sunderland's YouTuber Kyle Don. So please check that out when we're back on later on in less than 2 hours' time. So, yeah, of course, we're back home on Saturday after that Ellen Road trip, of course. So here we are then. Of course, the last time we faced Sunderland at home was 2 seasons ago, the 0-0, where we had so many chances and blew every single one of them in League One 2 seasons ago. Sunderland's got a very good point out of it, to be fair. I don't know why that says Bundu and Hardy out, because I got told by Rosevear that these 2 will be available for Saturday. So, yeah. I don't know. We'll see. I know Saxon Early is out. I know Brendan Galloway's out. Sunderland have got Daniel Ballard out, one of their key defenders at the moment. And they've also got one of our former players out, Matete, at the moment.
Good.
I wonder what would have happened if he was playing on Saturday.
No.
Knowing our luck, he would have scored. But yeah, that's the last time we faced each other. The 0-0.
Very true, John.
And then, of course, Sunderland won 2-1 at the Stadium of Light last time out. A ground that hasn't been kind to us, apart from the COVID year where we beat them at the Stadium of Light, the year we finished 18th. A very impressive win from us that day was as well.
Yeah.
But, what's John said here? If you can keep Clark quiet, then you can get something. Easier said than done, minds. Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough. That's very true, John. But yeah, it'll be very interesting to see how this goes for us on Saturday. But yeah, it's a big game, and we're both really excited for it. Daryl, we'll start with England again, actually, because he's gone a bit different to the rest of us. England has got Sunderland to win 2-0 with Joe Bellingham to score. So Harvey's not very confident for this one on Saturday, and he's obviously already told me that he's hoping he's wrong. But England's not confident for this one at all. Daryl, meanwhile, reckons we'll beat Sunderland 2-1, Whittaker to score.
Same as me.
And Rosevear has also gone 2-1 Argyle with Hardy to score. So what do you reckon then, Liam?
I've gone the same as both of them, Darren and Harv. So
yeah, only difference being you have got Whittaker instead of Hardy. So you got the same as Daryl, really.
Yeah.
And why do you think we'll win on Saturday as it stands?
I mean, I just don't see why we can't, because obviously the Leeds result wasn't the best, but we expected to lose anyway.
Yeah.
And Sunderland are hit and miss half the time, to be honest.
Yeah.
One week they're good, 1 week they lose, and 1 week they draw. Well, they got a win again. Who did they beat last time? I can't remember who it was.
At home.
Birmingham, yeah.
Of course, yeah, that's their last game, of course. They beat
Birmingham
at home 3-1. Bellingham, Sanderson, and
yeah, I got that prediction spot.
Scoring.
I got that prediction spot on, didn't I? Yeah, forgot about that.
You did. You did as well.
But yeah, I don't see why we can't win. I wouldn't say it's a must-win game, but ideally we want to win so we can go into the Coventry game on Tuesday with confidence. So yeah, I do.
Exactly.
I do see
it'd be a huge win for us, regardless.
Oh yeah. So Yeah, I backed us to win 2-1 with
Well, look
Whitaker.
at
So
Sunderland's away form, actually. So, of course, we're
hopefully,
11th. We're 11th for home form. Where are they for away form? And now that John's asked that question, so we're going to find out. They are 8th for away forms. That's not too bad, to be fair. 3 wins, 3 defeats, 2 draws.
and what's their home?
They're also 8th for home form. 5
That's quite
wins,
funny.
3 defeats, and 0 draws. It's
We
funny because they're 8th for away. They're 8th for home, but they're 6th in the table. That's
and
crazy.
what have we got for home form? I know we're 11th.
We're
What have we
11th.
got?
We're 4 wins, 3 defeats, 1 draw.
Well, 2 of them shouldn't have been defeats, so there we go.
Well, I disagree. I'd say one of them shouldn't have been a defeat, and that's Saints. Millwall, yes, the referee really annoyed me, but to be honest, we didn't deserve to win either. And then Swansea, well,
But we should have got at least a draw minimum. I
mean,
reckon.
yeah, true, but it was our own. Yeah, but at the end of the day, it was our own fault for wasting all those chances in the first half. So,
yeah.
So we didn't deserve anything from Millwall, in my opinion. Saints, we should have had a draw. 100%.
Swansea,
and Swansea, well, they're the best side to come home park so far this season, so fair play to them. But we want Saturday the repeat of the Norwich game. That's what we want. In my opinion,
Luca?
Still my favourite game of the season so far. Because it was incredible just seeing us 5-0 up against Norwich. Just unbelievable.
The Panda's in the chat. Luca's in the chat.
Oh, Luca's in the chat. Popping in to say hi, and I'll predict the game currently on my screen. Reckon you'll lose 2-0, 2-1 personally. Yeah, but fair enough.
Yeah, fair.
We'll go on to my prediction now that Luca's here. So England's gone with a defeat for us. Sunderland to win 2-0. You three have gone with an Argyle win. I have gone different to all of you. I have gone with a 1-1 draw. So similar to what we did in League One 2 seasons ago, except that we both scored this time. I can't lie. I didn't know who to predict the score. I went with Bellingham at the end, but I do 100% think he's the score for us. So I just feel like that this is going to be a game where Whitaker and Bellingham are going to be the 2 star players of the game. But yeah. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if we do win, to be fair, with our home form, and wanted to put a statement in after Leeds, but I ain't going to underestimate Sunderland either, because I still think they'll finish top 6 at the moment still. So, but obviously I'm hoping I'm wrong, because obviously I want us to win, but I just wouldn't be shocked if we drew on Saturday before the crucial Coventry and Stoke games coming up. And I know no matter what happens with this game on Saturday and what happens with Coventry on Tuesday night, I know I'm predicting us to beat Stoke no matter what at home.
Hello, Luca. And obviously the Ipswich game we've already done. So, yeah.
We've... Luca, I have got Ipswich to win 5-2 at West Brom, and Liam has gone with 3-1 at West Brom.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, of course, more about this game, guys, will be on the preview later on with Kyle, of course. But it's a big game. I'm very excited for it. But yeah, Rosevere, Liam, and Daryl have all gone with home wins.
Let's hope so.
England's gone with an away win, sadly, and I have gone with a draw. So we've all gone a bit different for this one, to be fair. So we'll now move on to the next game. We're now halfway through the wheel. So, yeah, 6 to go. And speaking of Daryl, he is next. Middlesbrough travel to Ashton Gate on Saturday.
Bristol City.
Yep. The away match that we don't like to talk about because we completely picked the wrong team. So, yeah, and I was absolutely fuming when I left Bristol at full time. So, yeah, it was not fun.
No.
Wasn't fun for any of us. I can assure you that now. Of course, That is Bristol City's injury list at the moment. McCrory's out, Atkinson's out, Naki Wells is out, bloody hell, Andy King's out, Borough's got Lewis O'Brien out, Marcus Ford's out, thigh injury for him. And the last time these two faced each other was 2-2 draw at Ashton Gate back in April. And
Naki Wells is out, is he?
Yeah, Naki Wells is out, yeah. And
oh, well.
I had to do it. No point even playing. There's no point even adding the slow clap meme because I can just do it for you all.
Yeah.
And then the 1-1 draw at the Riverside last time out in November. They're right next to each other in the table, to be fair. Borough are currently 10th. Bristol City 2 points behind in 11th with Liam Manning now in charge. And, of course, Borough got that superb win over league leaders Leicester last time out. And then Bristol City, of course, getting a goalless draw at QPR. Not the greatest results for them, considering it's at a ground that they have a very good record at lately as well. But they'll want to put that behind and get back to winning ways on Saturday, of course. And then, of course, before Leicester, Borough had us, the 3-3. And before that, thank you very much. Way, bugger off, Exeter. So, yeah, moving on. So, Rosevere has gone with 2-1 Middlesbrough with Greenwood to score. England has gone with 2-1 Middlesbrough. Josh Coburn to score. We'll go on to Daryl last, actually, because this is his football club. So, what have you gone for this, Liam?
2-1 Borough, and I've gone with can't remember who I went with now.
You went with Coburn.
Coburn, that's the one.
Any reasons why you've gone with a away win for Middlesbrough?
The end of that jokes at Daryl's thing. Funny. I mean, they got a good win against Leicester. Pretty good win as well, beating them at home. I mean, Bristol City ain't amazing, and obviously Borough haven't won now in a while, but it's about time they win now, and I think it'll be this weekend.
Yeah.
What about you?
Fair enough. We've all gone for the same prediction. I've also gone with 2-1 Borough. But
ladies and gentlemen, we all of us will get the same points if this comes true.
So we are just copy and paste FC, the four of us together. Rename the Argyle Way YouTube channel to Copy and Paste FC, everyone. So yeah, feel free to write to us on that one. But yeah, the difference being, so England and Liam have gone with exactly the same, with Coburn to score as well. Rosevere exactly. Rosevere has gone with. I bet Liam was reading England's predictions with Coburn, thinking, "Oh, for God's sake, the same as me."
Oh no, I was reading more Dowers actually. He's got 4 predictions, same as me.
Yeah, and then Rosevere's gone with Greenwood. I, meanwhile, have gone with Sam Bell to score. So, unlike these three, I have gone with a Bristol City player to score for this one. But I still think Borough's going to win 2-1, no matter what. I mean, it is a hard ground for them, and I was nearly considering a draw and even a Bristol City win, actually. I think had Nigel Pearson not been sacked and he was still in charge now, I might have backed a Bristol City win for this weekend, considering Borough's record at this ground as well. But now that he isn't, I've gone completely different. And Borough, I think, are in really good form right now. And, of course, that brilliant win they've just had over the league leaders, Leicester. But I do see Bristol City taking the lead on Saturday for a long while, and then I just see Borough coming back in the second half. But Daryl has gone completely different to all of us. He's not confident for this match at all. A ground that hasn't been kind to Borough over the years as well. He's gone with a 1-1 draw. But also, just like England and Liam, Coburn to score. So, yeah, Daryl's gone completely different, and while the rest of us are copy and paste FC for this fixture.
If Borough lose, Daryl won't be very happy.
Well, that was absolutely cack.
And also, if Borough lose, we're all fucked for our prediction.
Yeah,
so,
yeah, absolutely.
Another prediction for the four of us to be screwed over for. So we'll now move on to the next game on the wheel. What do you reckon it's going to be?
The Wednesday game.
You reckon the Wednesday game? Okay. Well, we will find out. There is 5 to go. It's not. It is the team from South Wales versus the Mourning Tigers. Swansea versus Hull. So it's Cymru versus my GIF, to put it that way. So yeah, if you want to put it that way, I still can't get over our Hull away day where we took the lead and we went, "You're getting mauled by the Argyle." It was absolutely
Yeah. This guy would have been loving it.
Oh yeah, and he'd be loving it as well. So yeah, Swansea versus Hull.
Yeah.
At Liberty Stadium. So Hull making that long trip down to South Wales this weekend.
Wales.
Liam Cullen won't be. Liam Cullen won't be playing. I'll do the Welsh accents from now on. You do the Barnsley accents from now on.
Okay.
Liam Cullen is out, suspended, so he won't be playing on Saturday. Josh Key, former Exeter man, he won't be playing on Saturday.
Talking about Barnsley, they're not in the FA Cup anymore.
No, they're not. No, they fielded an eligible player, so that is their own doing at the end of the day. And then Joe Allen's out as well.
Swansea Tigers has a nice ring to it. Yeah.
Yeah, Regan Slater's out. Aaron Connolly's out. There's a few out for these two, actually, but the last time these two faced each other, Swansea got a comfortable 3-0 win back in September last year. And then they got a draw at the MKM back in April. Swansea's last game, narrowly losing 3-2 at Ipswich. Hull getting a 1-0 home win over Huddersfield in another Yorkshire clash. It is 17th in the table, hosting 8th for this one. Darryl has gone with an away win, 2-1 to Hull. Score. Rosevear has also gone with Swansea 1, Hull 2. And he hasn't predicted a goal scorer. It's just come up on my notes. He has not predicted a goal scorer for this game. So we're not going to be able to let you guys know now on who he's got for this one. So all I've got to say to
that half is
Why the fuck did you do that?
He's forgotten his goal scorer. So I will now DM him and let him know that he forgot. You guys will find out on Sunday for the review on how he did, on who he ended up going with at the end. So, yeah, you won't know Rosevear's goal scorer at the moment, so our apologies, but there we are. Daryl's gone with Philogene. England has gone with Scott Twine and another 2-1 win for Hull. What have you gone with, Liam?
I've gone 2-1 to Swansea and Yates to score.
Yeah, you have gone the complete opposite. You have gone with a home win. And why have you got Swansea to win on Saturday?
I mean, I think the record at the Swansea.com stadium against Hull isn't too bad.
Yeah.
I mean, Hull are a decent side, but one game sometimes they're hit and miss, really.
Yeah. That's why they're 8th in the table at the moment as well.
Yeah, hence why they're 8th. But if they keep having one game win and then dropping off for a loss again, then just keep going down the table. I reckon Hull will be around mid-table personally, but
I mean, I tell you what, it would be an important win for Swansea, wouldn't it, if they won this one? It wouldn't shock me if they did, to be fair, either.
Oh yeah, 100%. I mean, yeah, I've gone Yates and 2-1 Swansea, but obviously it could be the other way around. Who knows?
Yeah.
What did you go for?
I'm just letting Rosevear know, just messaging him now saying you forgot your scorer for Swansea Hull, by the way.
I've already done it.
Oh, have you? Oh, fair enough.
Yeah.
Well, I've let him know anyway. I I have gone different to all of you once again. I have gone
I'm
with...
gonna draw.
Yeah, I have. You're right. I have gone with a 2-2. I have gone with a 2-2 draw. I just genuinely think this will be a draw written all over it, personally. I probably would have backed a narrow 2-1 or 1-0 win for Hull had this been at the MKM. But I can see Hull's away form is very good, to be fair. So I can see why the other three have backed Hull wins. But I wouldn't be I wouldn't be shocked if Swansea got something out of this game, to be honest. And that's why I went with a draw at the end. So yeah, I think it'll be a draw written all over it, 2-2. And also I've also got Philogene to score. He's been playing well lately.
Yeah, he has, yeah.
So yeah, we'll find out on Saturday who gets it right, and if Hull do win, then knowing our luck, we'll probably get another tie on who won the predictions overall between England. The Argyle, welcome to the Argyle Way, where no one wins.
Yeah.
Apart from last time out, because Liam actually did win, to be fair.
I won by a point. I was lucky.
we were close, to be fair.
Yeah.
Right, well, 4 to go. Is it going to be... No, it's not going to be Birmingham, Sheffield Wednesday. It's going to be Huddersfield, who I like to call Dogs FC, versus Southampton.
Southampton? Yeah.
As Liam said after the unlucky result we got at Home Park, of course, back in August. As we all know, I hope we can repeat what we did when we last played them at St Mary's in 2010 and get an away win. So there we go, yeah. Huddersfield versus Southampton at the John Smith Stadium. Of course, there is your injury. Shea Adams is now out injured for Saints, so that's a new one. Oh, God. Actually, before I go into my score, I am going to have to change my scorer because Smallbone is injured. Lovely. So
Oh, dear.
yeah, we are in trouble. So, yeah, I'm going to have to think about that in a minute. We'll go on to that later on during this game. But no, of course, as for Hull, meanwhile, Danny Ward is out injured, as is Rudoni, Turton, Patrick Jones. Jack Stevens out for Saints. He's a former player of ours, to be fair, Jack Stevens. And then Shea Adams is also out now. But the last time these two faced each other, it was in the Premier League all the way back in 2018. The year Huddersfield was shocking.
Season ticket, £3.
The year Huddersfield were absolutely shocking and finished rock bottom in the Prem with, I think it was about 13, 14 points. They were that bad. Saints won 3-1. And another reason why Saints survived that season, of course, from the Prem. It's 21st, hosting 4th. So it's clear on who the bookies' favourite is for this game. Not a surprise at all. Huddersfield losing to Hull last time out away from home, and Saints getting an important 2-1 win over West Brom at home. Southampton back on form after the dip in form they had during September. So, yeah, looking good for Southampton, to be fair. Of course, Huddersfield's last win was that crucial 2-1 home win over QPR. That could mean something towards the end of the season, but we will see. At the moment, I know Coventry and us are a point ahead of Huddersfield at the moment, but I personally think these four are going to be the four battling for survival at the moment. I don't know if you agree with me on that one, Liam. So Huddersfield, Rotherham, QPR, Wednesday.
So, yeah, definitely.
I think that will be the battle for survival at the moment. But yeah, let's see who we've all gone with then for this one. So Daryl has gone with 3-0 to Southampton. Adam Armstrong to score. Rosevear has gone 3-1 to Southampton. Adam Armstrong to score. Doesn't surprise me he's got Huddersfield goal because I know Southampton are very good at conceding. They've actually conceded. They're one of the sides that have conceded more than anyone this season so far. England has gone with 3-1 Southampton also with one of the Armstrongs. Doesn't say who. I'm assuming he's gone with Adam Armstrong. So in other words, he's gone the same as Rosevear. What have you gone with then, Liam?
I've gone with 3-0 Southampton and Adam Armstrong.
So you have gone with exactly the same as Daryl. And why do you think Saints will win on Saturday?
I mean, Huddersfield are poor. Southampton are in good form, and I mean, I'll be really shocked if Southampton didn't win this game. To be fair, so yeah.
No, fair enough. And I'm exactly the same because I've got 4-1 Southampton. Like Rosevere, and England, I do think they're going to concede. They're very good at conceding as well, Saints. Wouldn't shock me, actually, if Huddersfield got a very early lead and then they'll want that momentum, but then I'll just see Southampton just taking over straight after that. They're on good form at the moment, and yeah, I think they're going to win this, no problem. But I said this last time when they played Rotherham at home. I thought Saints would win that, no problem. And then Rotherham got a point out of it. So you never know. It could happen, but I just don't think it will. But we could all still be wrong still. I backed Smallbone to score, but since he's now injured, according to FOTMob, I am going to change that. So now I'm asking myself, who am I changing it to? I would change it to Adam Armstrong, but I don't want to be boring and just copy all the other 4. Let's have a look. Do I go Adam Armstrong to be safe, or do I go with someone different? Fuck it. I'm going to go someone different. I'm going to go this guy, Alcaraz. He's a decent player as well. He was the man of the match, of course, against West Brom as well, according to FOTMob. Yeah, I'll go with him. So, yeah, I'm fine with that. So, yeah, I've changed my scorer to Alcaraz. I'll let Rosevere know in a minute, actually. So, yeah, but either way, all of us think Saints are going to win this 4-1 at the end. John's put cricket score for Saints here with probably 80% possession too. Okay, fair enough. So there we are. That's that one done. So we got to go back to the wheel. I can tell John is watching this stream. We're now over an hour into this stream, but we got like 3 games to go. And of course, at 6 o'clock, guys, we will be doing the Sunderland preview. But yeah, I can tell John is now just waiting for his fixture at this point. Who's it going to be? And it is going to be his fixture. Birmingham.
Come on, Wednesday!
Birmingham versus Sheffield Wednesday.
Yeah.
So there we are. Birmingham versus Sheffield Wednesday at St Andrews. We're going to get the fixture up now. So, yeah, there's 2 to go after this one. Both teams not looking great at all. Of course, Wednesday, well, not looking great really for the whole season so far. So, what's John said here? To be fair, I'm meant to be working, so can you do us last? I would, John, I would, but the wheel is the rules. So I'm afraid I'm going to have to not, I'm afraid. So I do apologise. I would, but the wheel is the rules. So I can't really change that, can I? And then it just spoils the fun for, well, I don't want to accidentally spoil the fun for everyone else, really. I know there's one person watching the video at the moment, but I've got to keep it the same. The rules are the rules. Like, ideally, if it was up to me, our game would come last all the time. So... but I don't want to do that. So there we go. It would be too biased at this point. But Birmingham, Tyler Roberts, Lee Buchanan, Kessie Anderson, George Hall and Alfie Chang are all out, while Mohamed Diaby's out for Wednesday. Of course, the last time these two faced each other was during the COVID season of 2021. The year Wednesday went down to League One. Wednesday won 1-0 at St Andrews. Birmingham getting the return win at Hillsborough, meanwhile. 18th hosting 24th. Both of these two not on good form at the moment at all. Wednesday, of course, though, did get that consolidation win against Rotherham, that important relegation battle win over Rotherham for their first win of the season. But after that, it still hasn't looked great for them at all. Watford, they lost. So to be fair, they were unlucky against Watford. So I'll give them that. And then, of course, we ended up battering them. Bristol City got something against them. And then a match that I thought they'd at least get something against Millwall. Millwall absolutely battered Wednesday at Hillsborough. Birmingham, meanwhile, nearly beat Ipswich at St Andrews. And I can't lie, I thought they played really well in that game. But Ipswich fought back and got 2 goals into that. But other than that, Birmingham's form has been really poor lately under Wayne Rooney. Middlesbrough, Hull, Southampton, Sunderland, all beating Birmingham. I still don't understand John Eustace's sacking, personally, but there we are. Tom Brady wanted to bring in Wayne Rooney. So Rooney's going to have to turn it around at this point. But Birmingham fans will see this as a must-win anyway, just like when we're going to face Stoke and QPR and Rotherham, of course. So, yeah, Birmingham fans will see this as a must-win to pull them away from that relegation zone. Well, the battles drop zone, basically. But obviously, it's safe for them at the moment because they are 8 points ahead of Rotherham at the moment in 22nd. But, yeah, Birmingham fans, either way, they will see this as a must-win regardless. So, let's see what everyone has gone for. Daryl has gone with 2-0 to Birmingham with Jay Stansfield to score. Rosevear has gone with 2-1 to Birmingham with Dembele to score. England has gone different. He has gone with a 1-1 draw with Scott Hogan to score. So what have you gone with then, Liam?
I've gone 2-0 to Birmingham in this one.
Yeah,
and Stansfield to score, unfortunately.
You've got 2-0 Birmingham, Jay Stansfield to score. And why have you got Birmingham to win and Stansfield to score?
I mean, Birmingham at home, they should win this game. Wednesday a poor way, basically same as us, really. Haven't got an away win yet, and Stansfield been scoring quite a lot this season, so I do see Birmingham winning, and hopefully he scores for the points. But if he doesn't, it's not the end of the world as long as Birmingham get the win. For the predictions.
Yeah, no, that's fair enough. I mean, I can't lie. I hope Birmingham win this anyway, because even though they're right next to each other they're right next to us in the table, and yes, a draw would be an ideal result for us. I'd rather them win this because, well, if they win this and then we beat Sunderland, for example, that pulls us further away from Wednesday and the drop in general. Oh, you were joking anyway, John. Oh, fair enough. Buchanan and Hall both back. If Rooney can't win this one, we might as well pack it in. Our next two home games are Wednesday and Rotherham. Need 6 points in those games, no questions. Yeah, I don't blame you, John.
Yeah.
Well, I've backed you to win 3-0 regardless. Yes, Rooney has not been doing that great so far, and Birmingham are really in poor form at the moment, despite that they nearly beat Ipswich. I just think Wednesday are doing so much worse at the moment. I just think this will be a statement win from Birmingham, to be honest. I've backed 3-0, and the same as England, I've also backed Scott Hogan to score. And also, I've also backed Birmingham to win because I've looked back at my predictions so far this season, and I will be honest, I have so underpredicted Birmingham so far this season for a few games. And there are some games where I've overpredicted Wednesday. So there we go. And yeah, well, Wednesday looked so lost yet again when they lost to Millwall. So yeah, I think Brum will comfortably win this. Yes, both are not playing it well at the moment, and I can see why England's gone with a draw because of that. But I just think Birmingham will be the one that will be up for it more. And Wednesday looks so poor regardless. I know Danny Roll looks like a much better manager than Zisco already for Wednesday, but maybe if this was at Hillsborough, I might have gone with a draw. But no, it's a St Andrews. I don't see it. Yeah, I think Birmingham will comfortably win this, and they'll get back to winning ways. And had Eustace still be in charge, I might have gone with a 4 or 5-0. So there we go. So yeah, I think Birmingham will win this, no problem, 3-0. So that leaves us with 2 games to go. Oh wait, hang on. Hogan don't play, lads, just for info. Stansfield and Burke is Rooney's choice these days. Well, it doesn't say he's injured at the moment yet, John. So I am going to back Hogan at the moment. But if I do change my mind last minute, then I will. But I'll stick with him for the time being. 2 to go. Will it be the East Midlands or will it be South London? It will be South London at the Den. Millwall versus Coventry. Or as we like to call, Mill.
Yeah.
So yeah, Coventry travel to the Den on Saturday before they play us at the Ricoh Arena on Tuesday night. Of course, our next away game, which is coming up after Sunderland at home, of course. But yeah, be an interesting game this will be. Millwall versus Cov. Darren England's the referee, so, well, That they can have fun with that, these two. Joe Bryan's out injured. Duncan Watmore's out injured. And then Coventry's got Tavares and Palmer out injured. The last time these two faced each other, Millwall won 3-2 at the Den back in August. And then, of course, Coventry won at the Ricoh Arena back in February on Valentine's Day. Millwall are coming into this game with that superb win at Hillsborough, dominating Sheffield Wednesday. While Coventry, a goalless draw at home against Stoke. Another draw at home against Stoke for Coventry, which just shows how badly they are missing Gyökeres and Hamer at the moment. But obviously, they're currently 20th in the league, so they'll be really disappointed with that, Mark Robins and their fans. And I know how good of a manager Mark Robins is as well. But, of course, it's only November still. They could still turn this season around. Either way. But we'll see what everyone's gone for with this game. Excuse me. So Daryl has gone with 1-0 Coventry. No, 1-0 Coventry, sorry. 1-0 Millwall with Fleming to score. Rosevear has gone different. He has gone Millwall 1, Coventry 1 with Godden to score. Harvey England has gone with Millwall 2, Coventry 0 with Wallace to score. What have you gone with then for this one, Liam?
I have gone for 2-1 to Millwall with Fleming to score. I think it was, wasn't it? Or was it 2-0?
You have gone with 2-1, yeah, with Fleming to score. And why do you think Millwall will win this?
I mean, they're a much better form than Coventry. Well, ish. And I think Coventry have just been really poor this season. And I wouldn't be shocked if we can get a result against them on Tuesday night. I mean, their home form isn't that great either. So yeah, I see Millwall getting the job done in this game.
Fair enough. John's gone with got to fancy Millwall at home in that 1-2-1. So he's got the same as you, to be fair, Liam.
Nice.
Hogan's last goal, I believe, was against us lot, to be honest. Oh, I see. Oh, okay. Fair enough. That's what.
Oh, yeah. Would be, wouldn't it? Yeah.
But I'll back him no matter what, because I know he scored against Wednesday before, I believe. But yeah. Either way, I've also gone the same as Daryl for this one. I've also gone 1-0 Millwall, but I have gone with a different goal scorer. A new goal scorer for me this season, actually. I have gone with Harding, who has been on goal scoring form lately for the Lions. So I backed Harding to score. I can't lie, it wouldn't shock me if Coventry do give them a bit of a game, but like Liam said, I think they'll get the job done at the end, Millwall. So I see them getting a cheeky 1-0 win at the end, as, of course, 15th place in the table, host 20th in the table. So there we go. And like you said, Liam, I think they're on much better form at the moment. So that's also why I see Millwall nicking it. But I do see Coventry at least giving them at least a bit of a game. But no, I still think Millwall will win it at the end. So there we go, guys. That moves us on to our final game. You can probably guess what it is already, but it's the game at the East Midlands. If Daryl was on this stream right now, he'd be going, "Oh, why do you need to spin the wheel?" I mean, he's not, but still, may as well. But there we go. We're on the last one now. Leicester versus Watford at the King Power Stadium, of course. Leicester will be wanting to bounce back after their last two games, of course. 2 back-to-back defeats for the Foxes, actually. Leeds at home and then Middlesbrough away, which has meant that Ipswich has closed the gap to Leicester right at the top of the table. So, yeah. And even worse for Leicester, Wilfred Ndidi is out with a muscle injury, of course, at the moment. So that doesn't look good for them at the moment. The last time these two faced each other was the Premier League 2 seasons ago with a 4-2 win for Leicester. And, of course, the FA Cup that same season as well. And then at Vicarage Road, Leicester won 5-1, no problem. And I believe that was the match that relegated Watford as well. So, yeah, there is that as well. But no, Leicester currently top of the table. Not surprised at all. Watford coming into Leicester 13th in the table at the moment. And they've just destroyed Rotherham 5-0. at home. Leicester losing 1-0 both times back-to-back to Leeds and Middlesbrough. Watford are going from playing at the moment one of the worst sides in the league to one of the best sides in the league. So that just shows what the Championship can do to you. So there we go. Let's see what we have all gone for with. To be fair, Watford has got an advantage here. They have not got any players out injured at the moment or suspended. So that could be a positive thing for them, but we'll see. Darrell's gone with 2-1 Leicester with Dewsbury Hall to score. Rosevear has gone with 3-1 Leicester with Dewsbury Hall to score. And England has gone with 2-0 Leicester with Daka to score. So what do you reckon then, Liam?
I've gone 2-0 Leicester with Vardy to score.
And why do you think Leicester will win?
I mean, I think Watford are on poor form. That they're not that great.
Despite that 5-0 win over Rotherham, but yeah, no, you're not wrong.
Well, but anybody can beat Rotherham. So
actually, to be fair, they're all not that bad of a form. That's unbeaten the last 5.
Oh yeah. Sorry, yeah, that is unbeaten. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I meant poor form as in like league table wise.
Well, they're inconsistent. They're bang average.
Yeah.
13th.
But I do see Leicester winning 2-0. I think they're really good at home. So
yeah.
Well, they have to bounce back somehow. So this is a perfect game really for them.
No, I agree. And that's also why I've got Leicester to win 2-0, but I've got Iheanacho to score instead of Vardy. Yeah, I mean, no disrespect to Watford or any of their fans, of course, but Leicester will look into this one and to bounce back from those 2 defeats they've just endured. And of course, home form, they're currently 3rd in the table because obviously their 2 defeats. 2 of their defeats have been at home, of course, of their 3 defeats, Hull and Leeds. And away form, they're currently top. Watford currently sit 18th for away form. They're currently 7th for home form. Fair play. But yeah, same reason as you, Liam. I think Leicester will fight back. I think they're a much stronger side. I mean, if Watford do get something in this game, then fair freaking play. But yeah, I just think Leicester will want to bounce back after the back-to-back defeats they have just had lately against 2 of the potential playoff candidates, maybe even more. But yeah, I'm gonna back Leicester to win 2-0 in this one. So I have got the same as you and the same as England, just a different scorer. And then of course, yeah, Rosevear's gone with 3-1 and Darrell's gone with 2-1. So yeah, we'll see what happens. But there we go then, guys. That wraps us up with round 17 of our Championship predictions of this season, of course. So we'll be doing another one of these on Sunday, on Monday, before the Coventry game. So yeah, thank you guys for listening to this, no matter what. Nearly coming up to an hour and 19, just gone past an hour and 18 into this stream. To everyone that's watched this stream, of course, thank you very much. And of course, please leave a like and subscribe and get us to 700 subs. My channel to 900. Liam's own channel to 600. Honestly, 400, sorry. I got yours and Rose's. Yeah. That's what I've done. But either way, though, guys, thank you very much for watching. That's the main thing. And we'll see you, actually, in just less than an hour. Just more than an hour's time, actually, for our Sunderland preview at 6 p.m. So we will see you then.
Yep.
Up the Janners, up the Argyle, up the Greens, up the Pilgrims, up the Plymouth. Come on, you boys in green. So, yeah, we'll see you at 6 p.m, guys. Take care.
Yep. Bye-bye, guys.
Bye.
Yeah. Bye-bye.
When they pull on the green, they're all Janners.